What's up guys, my name's Nico and today I'm gonna show you the best free marches, in my opinion, the best free marches for the KvK1. And as you can see, we are very close to the end of this. Means the last apple will happen probably in few days. Means like 10 days, around 10 days. Was it blind or something? I'm blind. Yeah. So the KvK1 starts probably in 15 days or something around that, and you have to prepare yourself. As you can see, I have a level 50 Minamoto, quite literally almost maxed out for in the stars. And yeah, Minamoto is pretty much the first march I would completely, I would tell you go all in, because this march, oh my goodness, Minamoto is so cool, so strong, and you don't even have to expertise him because the expertise is cool, but it's not that big of a difference. It really has just 20, it really adds just 25 more percent to deal additional 600 damage. So you will still deal the 1400 damage, and you'll just have a slightly bigger chance to deal, like instead of 1400 you will deal 2000, but the chance is like just 25% more. So is it worth it to expertise it? No. Is it worth to go 5 5 1 1? Absolutely. If you are a low spender, go for it. I did. I don't regret it. The only thing I regret is not to having him already on the 6 stars, but you know what, shit happens, it's okay. As you can see, the damage factor means you will always deal at least 1400 damage, and sometimes you will deal 600 damage additional damage, so that's really strong, especially in the beginning. The march speed bonus is always okay, and cavalry attack is also really important. The third skill you don't need, just ignore it. It's the damage bonus against barbarians. It's really not something you want or you would care for. This is additional damage taken increase, means you will deal more damage to somebody who's hit by your active skill or basic skill. Yeah. Who do you pair Minamoto with? I would recommend pairing him with Jean Arc because of two simple or three very simple things. First of all, it's the defense you will get and additional extra 40 rage per second if you're not if your Jean Arc is not expertise. If she's expertised, it's additional 10, so 50 rage per second, and I think it stays for the 30 defense. This one is just a gathering skill, and but this one is really strong. It's the healing factor that is really strong. It's really important. This is just additional damage you will do eventually, so for Minamoto it's pretty okay, as he is single target and she will just buff all of your other units, but she will also buff Minamoto's damage, which is really strong and important, especially in the beginning. Her expertise, like I said, will give you just 10 additional rage per second, and instead of 2 seconds to 5, those buffs you see, the health, the defense, and the attack for the archer, cavalry, and infantry won't be for 2 seconds but for 4 seconds. So she's really strong as a support. In the talents, you really want to go for the support tree, and it's really strong. So that's the cavalry unit or cavalry march you will use, and I really do recommend it. You can also argue having Minamoto paired with KvK, but my KvK, in order to do that, I would really do it only if you have his first skill at 5, then like 1 1 1 1. Maybe this one is a really good skill because of the March speed bonus, but you don't need it. This one you really do need to in order to KvK be really strong. But go Minamoto with Jean Arc and you'll be really good, especially because Jean Arc is a epic commander and it's really easy. You could also argue going Minamoto with wait a second. Maybe I can do this. Ah, shit. No, you can argue having Minamoto paired with Bybars because of the AoE, but in my opinion, it's nothing too strong. So Minamoto with Jean Arc because of her supportive nature and because of the support tree is so strong, definitely. Second March, go for Sun Tzu as infantry. I know a lot of Richard I players will be really mad, and I understand that. Richard I is really awesome. In my first game through and gameplay, I did push Richard to 5, I guess 4 or 3, 1, and unfortunately not expertising him. But Richard is really not that good anymore. Maybe for barb chaining, and that's why I will probably push him just like that, but I won't invest into him. He's just a tank, and that's about it. So in KvK1 you really need damage, and Sun Tzu does not only have damage, he does damage to 5 troops, and also has a really strong and cool debuffs. Yeah, that's Garrison, you don't need that, but like damage reduction and infantry health bonus is incredible. Skill damage bonus because this one is a skill, so he will do even more damage. And yeah, that's the expertise, so definitely go for Sun Tzu. I did, I don't regret it. And pair him with Edelflat. Edelflat also has the supportive tree, I'm sorry. Also has AoE, which is really strong, also towards 5 enemy troops, and also has a really strong debuff. In KvK1 you really need at least the first skill at 5, then go for the second skill. If you don't have it at 5, it's okay, you don't need it, although it's a really strong skill and it's really cool to have it at 5, 5, 1, 1, but if you have like me 5, 3, 1, 1, don't mind it, it's okay. You'll get her eventually. You don't need to push her past 40. It's fine if she stays there. The two you really need to push is Minamoto and Sun Tzu. If you ask me why I have Jean Arc at 42, is because of the event, the gardening event, which was the 7,000 gems, and I really got her to 42 because I paired her with Lohar. Same goes for him. I did not use any Tomes of Knowledge. I just pushed both of them through the barbs. And yeah. And the third march, as you can see, is Tutmosis. You will definitely need some archers, and I don't recommend going for the YSG, as he's really outclassed, and if you want to use YSG, you need to expertise him. And in my opinion, you don't need expertise YSG. Tutmosis does pretty much has an awesome skill, which is direct damage factor and healing reduction, and it's like to 3 enemies you will deal 1000 damage, which is absolutely awesome if you ask me. And then also after you have the first skill at 5, you'll directly go to the second skill, so you want 5, 5, 1, 1. If you don't have the second skill, don't sweat it. Tutmosis is really strong in KvK1. After that he will fall off, but in KvK1 he will really be good, and you don't have to use any golden hats. As you can see, I have 194 golden hats and I'm not spending anything. So those were the and yeah, you will pair him with Mulan, and it's very simple why you pair him with Mulan, because Mulan, I was not that lucky for her golden hats, but I think soon I will get her eventually from the golden keys. but her active skill, the 25% March bonus, attack, defense, and health bonus, that's so strong. That is so important, especially for archer units. Your archer units are very slow, and if you get 25% bonus March speed and health and defense and attack bonus, your Tutmosis will be so strong and so fast. It's awesome, absolutely. You can argue if you have a lot of marches, you can go a tanky one, which is Charles Martel. As you can see, I have his first skill at 5 because I was really lucky with him, and paired with Richard, or Richard paired with Martel, depends on what you play. I play more Martel because of the first skill. I've got him away further. As you can see, I also have some blue commanders. Don't push any of the blue commanders except Constant because of the resource bonus, which is really strong. You can also go for Belisarius because he's like super fast, and in KvK1 you really want fast units to attack the farmers, and by Belisarius is probably the best March for that, paired with KvK, but I don't use in general those two because I don't think they are strong. You can argue, somebody will probably ask why I don't use Mehmet, because I'm really unlucky with his skills. So until I have the first skill at 5, I won't use him because I don't think he's that strong. And that's about it, guys. I'm really glad that you have watched this video. I hope it was helpful. If so, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It will really help the channel out to post another videos like this. And I hope I will see you next time, and bye bye.